So many of you, I'm sure, are probably familiar by now with a certain very dystopian story that's being told about the role of big technology in our society today. Part of that story goes that some of the technology that is being built is going to deepen our feelings of disconnection. It's going to further divisiveness and even more deeply entrench violence among humans. Another part of that story goes that the artificial intelligence that is being built right now is going to crush human creativity and put millions of people out of jobs. I don't accept this narrative. And I have a question. My question is, what are the support systems that are being developed right now to ensure that all of us extraordinarily valuable humans have the ability to connect to our purpose, the ability to feel that we belong, and that each and every single one of us has an extraordinary role to play in the development of our collective future? Why can't technology be built to support us with collective healing, or even, perhaps more loftily, liberation? Oh, here we go. So this picture behind me is of myself and my co-founder, Kirsten Gray. We had the extraordinary opportunity to go to West Africa for the very first time in our lives a few weeks ago to the country of Senegal. And when we were there, we had the opportunity to meet with literal African royalty. So this is us choosing it up with the King of Bellu. He is a king in the city of Dakar, Senegal, where we both share ancestry. We were absolutely thrilled, right? I think you can tell from our faces. We're like, yeah, we're friends now. 2 years ago, when Kirsten and I met, we discovered something really extraordinary. She and I both come from a lineage, a very particular lineage here in the United States. Both of us come from families who were formerly enslaved in the South. And when we found this out, we started doing a little digging, and we discovered that from that terrible history, our families became artists, scientists, business people, and leaders in civil rights. And we were amazed to find that we had been on this journey, this ancestral journey, for literally almost 500 years in this nation until our paths were able to cross. And so we said to ourselves, what we want to do is we want to build a different kind of technology company, a liberatory technology company. And by that, I mean technology that is designed to fundamentally connect us to a sense of aliveness and belonging. We want to build technology that helps people to connect with their ancestors, to uncover their relationships with their ancestors and heal their relationship with the earth, reconnecting to the healing traditions that have been holding humanity literally since the beginning of time. So with that, we have 3 primary products at MindHeart AI. That's the name of our company. I'm not sure if I have gotten the chance to mention that by now. So at MindHeart AI, we offer MindHeart activations. MindHeart activations are where we offer our expertise in experience design. And so what does this mean? We are designing spaces of beloved community and collective healing in partnership with community experts the world around. So these community experts are called MindHeart ambassadors, and these are people who, because of their lived experience, maybe not necessarily because of some sort of academic training, but because of who they are and their relationship with the earth, they know something fundamental about collective healing that can be utilized in the training of our models. We will have already traveled to Senegal, Portugal, and established MindHeart ambassadors in Sweden, Denmark, Japan, Dubai, England, Germany, Colombia, and Botswana before the year is out. Thank you so much. And we are doing this in partnership with the United Nations. So you can see us in a picture here. We actually visited the United Nations to discuss our partnership. This was right before our trip to Senegal. And we are so incredibly lucky that the United Nations is in partnership with us, supporting all of the products that we offer. It's a huge win. I can't tell you what a legal entanglement it is to get a partnership with the United Nations. So we're partnering with the part of the UN. It's called the Business Secretariat. It's the part of the UN that is really stewarding how business and entrepreneurialism is being developed around the world. But what is new in 2025 is the UN has stated that they explicitly want to make the connection between business, entrepreneurialism, and collective healing. The UN wants to be a mechanism of collective healing around the planet. And we were the only technology company that were selected to partner with them in this regard. We're very proud of that. Secondly, our second product offering is called the Library of Loving Awareness. And it doesn't literally look like this, but I put this picture up here because I think it looks incredibly grand and somewhat Harry Potter-like. And I really just wanted to illustrate sort of the grandeur of the goals that we have with the Library of Loving Awareness. So we call it the LOLA for short. This is meant to be the world's repository of knowledge about collective healing. So it is inclusive of ancestral intelligence, or what we call the other AI. Aha. Music, science, literature, history, and so much more. And very importantly, at MindHeart AI, we do not own anyone's data. Very importantly. We have a proprietary algorithm that stores people's contributions on the blockchain. So what this means is that if someone were to, say, access our digital offering, and their particular story or methodology of collective healing were to be resourced in our model, then that person or that community will receive remuneration. This is our way of building community wealth for all of the different places that we serve around the planet. Rather than just indiscriminately stealing and scraping data, we are actually going to be building wealth for the communities that are contributing to the models that we build. So our third product offering is called the Mirror of Loving Awareness. And trust me, this is meant to be metaphorical because a lot of people ask me, what does the Mirror of Loving Awareness look like? Well, that is a project for all of us, the community, the world over, to decide. But here's something important for you to take away. When a person is invited, and this is our digital AI-enabled product offering, when a person shares their story, their journey of well-being and collective healing with the Mirror of Loving Awareness, then it is going to resource a story from someone somewhere else on the planet who's going through something very similar to what they are. And it is going to show them the healing methodologies that that person is using wherever they are in the world, and they can have access to as many of those stories as possible. So what it does is it shows people that no matter what you're going through, you are not alone. There are hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of people all over the planet who are moving through your particular journey of well-being and healing, and who have methods that have been passed down from their ancestors, which can apply to the way in which you are seeking to heal yourself. So as people around the world are gathering together to contribute to the Library of Loving Awareness and the Mirror of Loving Awareness, at MindHeart AI, we are going to grow the world's very first real-time map of collective healing. We want the world to be able to see what it looks like for us to be able to heal together, to be able to visualize that, and make visible for the very first time a truly community-led global infrastructure of care. This has never existed before. So I want to take a moment and pause. When Jen and Tim offered me my day to breathe, I was stunned. Usually, most of the places that I go to as an entrepreneur, the energy is go, 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 go. You got to move at the speed of capitalism, right? You have to move fast or else you're going to fall behind. And so I was stunned when they offered me this chance to really radically slow down and connect to my contemplative practices. I've been practicing yoga and meditation for over 20 years, since I was a baby, right? But what was so important is I was able to really connect to the ancestral intelligence that is alive in my body and realize that that is my soulful capital. No matter how much money I have raised, and I get asked that all the time, I bring so much soul to the work that I do in the world, and that soul is wealth. I needed to be reminded of that. So thank you. And so now I feel that I have access to a community of entrepreneurs for whom soul is real, soul matters, and it is a part of the way in which we are intentionally showing up in the world. So, in this picture, I'm on Gorée Island in Senegal. It is otherwise known, I think it's a terrible name, but it matches the reality. It's known as Slave Island. This is called the door of no return. This door is the last thing that over 20 million Africans saw before they were stolen and taken onto the transatlantic slave trade. This, in fact, is the place that my Senegalese ancestors once stood, and it was the last time they saw their home. And I knew that it was so important for me to take the time to slow down and feel and sense just how far I have come, just how far my ancestors have come, so that I can be standing, talking to you on this stage today. It's really an extraordinary gift. I was able to stand there as a free woman. This is me just 3 weeks ago. I am standing here now as I once stood there at the door of no return, a Black woman creating the future of technology that is designed to help us to heal intergenerational trauma by centering the other AI, ancestral intelligence. And I am so honored to be here with you all today, and I hope that you come with me on this incredibly soulful journey home.